Chevy Silverado. It's got the power you want and the capability you need to do the job, so you can get to the important work. Find new moments, find new roads. Get a $500 cash allowance on all 2022 Silverado pickups with a 2.7-liter turbo engine. Plus, unlock your code to claim $500 Chevy CyberCash. Visit ChevyCyberCash.com today.
Hey, welcome back to High School Game Day here on the Missouri Sports Network, MissouriSportsNetwork.com, where everyone has a home field advantage. Certainly glad you've tuned in. And as always, presented by Lyona Labor's Local 663, Building Missouri, and reminding us to drive safely in work zones. Those folks want to go home to their families as well. Also presented by Central Bank of the Ozarks. Central Bank of the Ozarks with several locations here in Missouri. We go back to Chillicothe. It seems like we were just there for a Chevy Dealers of the Ozarks Athlete of the Week segment. Back up with Chillicothe head football coach Chad Smith and our Athlete of the Week, Silas Midgyett. And Coach, hey, thanks so much for getting back with us today.
Hey, no problem. Glad to be here.
Coach, a big win on Friday night. First off, let's talk a little bit about the game. Tell the folks about the big win Friday night.
Well, it was just kind of a crazy game. Just our offense was really clicking that night. Everybody did a really good job of blocking and lining up correctly, and Silas had an amazing game. Rushed for 6 touchdowns and 472 yards. Smashed just about all our records, all our records, and then got up on pretty high on the state board as well. And I guess he's up for National Player of the Week for SB Live. And so it's been a crazy week for him, I think.
You bet. Well, first off, a 79-38 win. Did you come out of that game relatively healthy, except for, maybe having, to rest some legs?
Yeah. The referees thought we were going to get to 100, and they were like, we need a break. We always get a few things here and there, but and we've had a couple kids get hurt that we lost for the season. Grant Lamer and Landon Bailey, a couple of those guys just with some knee injuries, which was unfortunate. But just about everybody else will be ready to go.
Tell us about the young man sitting next to you there with your running back, Silas Midgyett. At what point did you think, oh my goodness, he's gonna break every record we've got?
Basically, the first time I saw him play in middle school, him and my son are in the same grade, and Bo and they been playing together for a long time. And I watched him at his first middle school game that I saw him, and I think he rushed for 130, on 6 carries, and I was like, he's going to be really good. And he's not disappointed. Just some other things about him. He's a hardworking kid. He leads by example, great locker room guy. When you have a guy that's that successful at something, it's really easy to be that much more proud of him because he does things the right way.
Well, Silas, first off, on behalf of Chevrolet and the Chevy Dealers of the Ozarks and the Missouri State Highway Patrol, congratulations on being named an Athlete of the Week.
Thank you.
And first off, did you have any idea, that you were piling up that many yards?
So in the first half, when we went in the locker room, I thought maybe I broke a few long runs. I was like, maybe I had maybe 200 maybe. But when I came out, someone told me that I had 332 rushing yards, and that I already broke the record. I was like, wow. So that was crazy.
What was there just a play that was working really well, or do you have a favorite play? The coach calls a play. Do your eyes light up thinking I'm going to have a shot here?
So Kellen Overstreet, he runs 36 outside. It's a good play. It's just a wham bam play. Sometimes I'll just drag someone 10 yards, and that'll be a good play. And then on one of the plays, our center snapped the ball to me. It wasn't supposed to go to me, but it went to me, and I just ran outside, and I scored 90 yards. And
the entire O-line was pass blocking, and they just funneled everybody to the outside, and he found the hole and took off.
Silas, when you get to your position on the field and you look at the defense, what are some things that you are paying particular attention to? Are you looking for the Mike linebacker? Are you looking for safety? Or are you looking at the odd man front, even front? What are some things you're paying attention to?
I'm looking at where the the whole is supposed to be and how maybe it's going to change. And I'm looking at the linebackers, how hard they're pursuing, how hard they pursued the before the play after. Maybe there's a cutback lane somewhere. Maybe I can bounce it outside. So stuff like that.
What do you do to kind of get prepared for a game? Mentally, physically, and probably whatever you did on Friday, you need to keep doing. But what do you do to get ready?
My dad emphasizes having good rest and then good hydration, drinking some Pedialyte, getting some electrolytes in me. And then before every game, I go out, I walk around the field, I do my stretches, and then I go in the locker room, I get my mind right, and then I get ready for my team.
Were there games coming into this season you were looking forward to? Maybe it's a rivalry game. Maybe it's someone on the other team. What games were you really looking forward to this year?
Well, I like going against conference rivals, definitely. Like Maryville, Pius, we're about to play Savannah. I look forward to those games because they're in our conference, and I want to beat those guys the most. So.
Coach mentioned going back to your 7th and 8th grade season. What grade are you now?
I'm a junior.
You're a junior. If you could go back at what you know now and give that 7th grade Silas some advice, what advice would you give him?
I just say it's going to be all right. You're going to be a good player. Just keep working hard and keep working at it. No matter what circumstances come at you, don't doubt yourself and just keep on going.
Very good. What's your most favorite part of game day?
Just be with my teammates. That brotherhood. You can't beat it. Just being with my friends and playing football.
Yeah. Have you thought about? I know you're just a junior. Have you thought about maybe what you're going to do at the next level, or have you had opportunities? If folks called you, I mean, you obviously you opened some eyes this week, but what are your goals?
Hopefully I can go on some visits maybe and get in contact with some coaches, and I definitely want to play at the next level. I think I can. I think I have the if I get the opportunity to, I definitely will take the opportunity. So.
Oh, very good. Well, Silas, hey, once again, on behalf of the Missouri Sports Network, Chevy Dealers of the Ozarks, and the Missouri State Highway Patrol, congratulations on being named an Athlete of the Week here in the state of Missouri.
Thank you.
You bet. And Coach Smith, now you're at Savannah. They're 5-1. Coach Anthony Hayes up there. He and I go way back. I've had him on the show, here on the scoreboard show and sometimes, but they're pretty good. What are you gonna have to do What are you gonna have to do in Savannah?
Oh, they're real good. Coach Hayes does a good job with them. I talked to him yesterday, and I can't believe they talked him into being the athletic director too during football season. I was giving him a hard time about that, but they're tough. They number 22, the Chapel running back is good. He runs hard. Their quarterback does a lot of good stuff. When you start paying attention too much to him, they'll give it back to him. And so we just got to make sure that we are disciplined with our eyes and make sure that we all know our assignments. That's going to be the big thing. And that's every week, just making sure, and then just on offense, do what we do. We have a very, very good offensive line that punches holes through things. And then our running backs obviously are very, very good. Silas is extremely talented, but we have some other backs too that do a great job. Javon Kelly and Lane and Jack Marshall, those guys all do a really good job of blocking when they don't get the ball, and then they run tough when they get it. So, but we just got to play Chillicothe football, and we should be in good shape.
Very good. Well, once again, Coach, hey, welcome back to the show, and go out and get a win, on Friday night here in Week 7, and we'll get you on the Friday Night Lights live, the high school football scoreboard show. And again, Silas, congratulations, and thanks so much for being part of the show.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
And I have one more question, Silas. I'm a mandated reporter. Do you wear your seatbelt?
I do.
All the time?
All the time.
All right. Very good. Hey, you guys have a great day. God bless, and we'll talk to you soon.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you.
You bet.